morning guys, you joined me from my car. It is Tuesday, it's 9 o'clock and I'm at the gym. I am going to spin class. I actually think that this is my 10th spin class, which to be fair, for me, is like quite high. Like that's a long time of me sticking to something. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Like it's an exercise class that I feel like you can kind of just zone out and you're like doing your own thing. I'm not sure if that's how it's meant to be, but like it doesn't require as much focus. It's not like when you do body combat or like body balance where there's like an element of like choreography, not like that, so it's easier. Although today I've actually forgotten my water bottle, which is big sad. I'm gonna have to buy one because you cannot do spin without a drink. Like I would probably die. So I'm gonna head in. I'm actually a little bit early. Today is a very busy day. I have so many like random little things on. Like I need to go to the pharmacy, I'm going to visit Tom's grandparents, I have loads of little odd bits of work to do that I just need to like finish up on. Like everything is one of those tasks where it's not a big task, but there's just like loads of little things, and yeah, my whole day is running on like a pretty packed to-do list. First of which is spin class, so we're gonna head in there now. I'm not gonna bring you. Can you imagine if I vlogged spin? That's just me dying on the bike. I'm sure you can imagine it. Oh, also, I sound a bit bunged up. I am a bit bunged up. It's so weird, right? I've actually been having this issue for about 8 weeks now. I had a cough in the summer. It wasn't COVID, it was just like a cough, and I was never ill. Like I didn't have a cold to go with it, I was just coughing a lot and it just never went. So I went to the doctors and they told me I was fine and that it was nothing to worry about, but it's just gotten worse. So I went for a chest x-ray. I didn't vlog any of this, I feel like it was just a bit irrelevant, and that was fine. Like there was nothing wrong with my lungs, there was nothing wrong with my chest. They were like, oh, it's just a cough, and I'm like, yes, but at what point will it go away? And I've had like all the tests done and they're fine. So if any of you want to offer me advice, but please don't tell me that I'm dying because I'll panic. Yeah, it would be appreciated. And I don't struggle doing exercise or like running or breathing really. It's just a cough. I don't know how else to describe it. And I've done all the checks that I can do. And everyone's like, oh, it's fine. And you know when you go to the doctor and you really want to have like a coughing fit there and then so that they can see it, but like it always just doesn't do that. It's always like, my chest sounds fine, I'm breathing fine, I'm not even coughing when I'm at the doctor's. And then I go home and have a coughing fit and I'm like, why could I have had this coughing fit in front of a nurse so that they can see? Yeah, it is annoying. That's why I sort of sound like this, because it is quite early. I've just woken up, so fun. Hello guys, I'm back in my car as the passenger now. Tom is driving. We just went to Boots, you might be able to see it behind us, to get our 4th travel vaccine, our 4th hepatitis vaccine. I think I told you earlier, I actually can't remember if I told you or not, that we were coming for a rabies jab. I don't know where I'd got it from in my head that it was rabies that we needed, but it was actually hepatitis A. Basically, when we backpacked Asia, we erred on the side of caution and had all the recommended travel vaccines. It is not compulsory to travel to get these vaccines, like you don't have to have them, but basically how it works is after 6 months, you need to have a top-up dose of hepatitis so that then it's valid for like, how long did she say? 25 years? 25 years to 2047. 2047 we're covered for, so we shouldn't be getting hepatitis A. And we just kind of wanted to chase that up and make sure we'd had it. But we've been meaning to do it since August. It's literally been ready to have the next dose since the middle of August and we just haven't gone. And then we went on the Boots website and they had like very limited availability, so we were like, let's just go and get it done. So we've just had that done. How's your day going? Busy. Busy. Very busy. I mean, luckily an injection only takes approximately 8 seconds, but the form filling in takes longer than 8 seconds, so bit of a faff, but we're done now and we're heading home. All is good, all is well, time to go home and crack on with some work. So you guys probably know by now that me and my family have been using HelloFresh for years. It just really fits with our lifestyle as it is completely customizable to each family. So this week, for example, my dad is working away about half of the week, which is pretty common, and when that happens my mum kind of joins me in being veggie and we'll order 3 HelloFresh veggie meals to try. Now, our box just arrived today. It is here. It's very exciting. I love a HelloFresh delivery day. You know you're going to be fed well. So as I said, I placed an order for 3 veggie meals and these are them here. So we have the first one, which is spiced tofu sesame rice bowl. Then we have this one, which is baharat roasted root veg and aubergine. I think I've said that right. And then this one, which is garlic portobello mushroom nanitsa, which also looks great. These are 3 really strong options and I'm very excited about this. However, like I say, it's completely completely flexible and customizable, so on the weeks where my dad is in and we're all eating together, we can mix it up, order some meat options, order veggie options. It's really flexible and so easy to log into your account and place your order, change your order, pick a delivery slot. Like I say, it just works so well for us. Now, quite often, kind of like this week, I will go for meal options that I maybe haven't tried before. So I think tonight I'm gonna cook this, which is the Baharat roasted root veg and aubergine. Guys, it just looks so good. I mean, this looks a bit of me. It is tasty, it is healthy, there's a lot of good fresh ingredients going into this. Now, the best part of this partnership with HelloFresh for you guys, not just the meal inspiration, also the fact that you can get 50% off your first box and then 35% off your next 3 after that, plus 3 free gifts with the code that is on screen. It will also be the top link in the description, so if you've never checked this out for yourself, I really recommend doing so, because me and my mum worked it out, and if you're ordering about 5 meals for your family each week, it works out at £1.57 per serving, which is honestly such good value for money because you're eating so well for that cost. Anyway, let's get cooking because I am hungry. So, as you can see, I've pre-chopped the veg. So we've got carrot, sweet potato, aubergine, and then tomatoes and the other ingredients here. But this is the first step, so I'm gonna pop these in the oven on a roasting tray. As you can see, I have just done this step here, pretty straightforward, not gonna lie. That is now in the oven. This instruction, which says turn halfway through, and when you turn it over, add the tomatoes to the tray to roast for the remaining time, zest and half the lemon, grate the garlic, and then we're moving on to step 3. Okay guys, so I'm almost done. I have just in the Zug style paste into the bulgur wheat. I actually don't know how you say these ingredients, I can't lie, but you can see it's looking pretty good. It's kind of got the same texture as like couscous. I don't want to call it couscous because it's not, but it's like that sort of texture, you know? It smells insane. Look at how good the roasted vegetables look. Oh my gosh. And voila, that is my finished meal. It is vegetables, it is bulgur, it is the sauce that I've made. It has aubergine, tomato, carrots and sweet potato in it. It is actually 5 of your 5 a day as well, so I will give you a full review after I've eaten this. But I mean, I think mine and my mum's look pretty good. I love trying new food, so this is something I've never had before. This is a meal that is new to me. Review pending. Okay guys, review time. That was so good. It was so full of flavour, it was healthy, and it was like a good level of spice for me too. Honestly, I just love how quick and easy and straightforward it is to integrate into my like day-to-day life, because I'm currently having one of the busiest weeks of my entire life, and HelloFresh is a really ideal solution to managing that while still eating well. As I mentioned, you guys can get 50% off your first box and then 35% off your following 3 after that, plus 3 free gifts with the code that is on screen. It will also be the top line in the description. I really recommend you check it out if you haven't already, because I am very contently full right now. Good morning guys, it is Wednesday, it is 7:15. I am ready super early because I'm actually heading to Manchester right now for a meeting with YouTube, which I'm really quite excited about and intrigued about. I don't love my hair. My hair just never goes right when I need it to. Like whenever I do my hair, it looks the best on the days where I do a big fat nothing. But yeah, basically I'm going to this meeting with the team at YouTube. It's like a dinner, I think. I actually don't really know too much. I just know that I need to be in Manchester like quickly. And I think meeting with like a group of creators, specifically northern creators, which I think is quite interesting. I think anyway, again, I'm not too sure. We're gonna be like hearing what YouTube have to say about what's coming up, about like changes in their platform, and I think they want to like hear from us as creators on their platform. And then afterwards we're having a dinner and like food. I've had to like order a menu ahead of time, very bougie. I didn't know what to wear, so I've just worn like jeans and then this kind of outfit. I think that'll be okay, but I'm gonna set off now. I'm actually gonna drive at least the majority of the way. I think I'm actually gonna park at Huddersfield and get the train from Huddersfield, because there's just no trains running at the moment from where I live, and the ones that say they're running actually aren't, and I don't trust that. I don't trust going to get on one and then it being cancelled, because what would I do? So I'm gonna take my car and we're gonna drive. So we're gonna set off now I'm very excited. I've never had a meeting with the YouTube team. Like, I've met with YouTube twice in my entire time of doing YouTube. Once was years ago, I was literally like 17, and then once was earlier this year when I met with the team at YouTube Shorts, and we actually went to the Brits, like that was organised by YouTube. So I don't know what to expect, but both times have been really good, and yeah, it'll be cool to meet some of the creators as well. I don't know who's going, so. So I have just finished up at the Ivy, which is actually behind me. It's this building here. Really beautiful restaurant, and honestly such a lovely time. Like, there were basically like 3 representatives from YouTube, and then about, I'd say like 10 creators, so like quite a small group, really personal. YouTube were just taking on board like everything we had to say, and like we were finding out so much about like how YouTube is changing as a platform, which actually as a creator on the platform is really important and really interesting. So that was really good, and I'm actually gonna go and meet my friend who I have not seen in the longest time. I've seen my friend Toby. If you've watched for a while you might remember, but I don't actually know where he is, so I should stop walking in case I'm walking in the wrong direction, find out where he is, and then we're gonna just grab, I actually think we're gonna grab some food, but I've literally just had the biggest meal, so I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, I'll just have a drink. Okay, I need to walk towards House of Fraser, so that's where I'm heading. Don't know where this confidence to vlog outside has come from. Maybe it's the meeting with YouTube. I am in fact walking in the wrong direction. To be in the vlog, and I've just told him that he looks like Paddington Bear because he's got his little duffel coat and the hat on because it's raining. Is that a rain hat or is that just a bucket hat?
No, it's just like a bucket hat. It's from Florida.
I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, it says Halloween Horror Nights on it. Oh, it's been a long time since you've been in a vlog.
A year and a half at least.
A year and a half at least, but properly like 3 or 4 years.
Oh yeah, sixth form.
Sixth form. Those good times. We are literally just standing out here in the rain. Classic Manchester. This is goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. I am clearly home from Manchester. It is actually the next day. I got home at about 10:30. The room is so messy, so messy. Honestly, I'm not showing it in the vlogs because it'll become clear so soon kind of what I'm talking about and like everything I'm alluding to. You know when you just feel like you don't have a grip on a single aspect of your life, and I'm like trying to juggle like 500 plates at the same time this week. Thankfully, to be honest, if I'm organised with my afternoon, from tomorrow onwards it should be okay. I've just said yes to too much stuff in a very short space of time, and yeah, the state of my bedroom really reflects that. Anyway, Manchester was lovely, but it was a full day thing, so yesterday was like a write-off in terms of stuff I could get done, but it was so lovely. So lovely to meet with the team at YouTube. Really interesting to kind of see like a future of where they want the platform to go, and like everything that YouTube are doing behind the scenes to like constantly be changing and updating the platform. As a user of YouTube as well as a creator on YouTube, I think that it's very interesting to see like the duality of that, because obviously as a creator what I do isn't going to be too different, but how you actually use the app and use the website and what the website is like is definitely different to when I first started on YouTube. And YouTube Shorts was kind of the focus of that conversation. It was just really interesting, and the team were lovely. Really felt like they were like taking our feedback on board, so it felt good to have some face-to-face conversation and interaction with the people that ultimately kind of control my career job. Anyway, today is Thursday, it's lunchtime. I actually went for coffee this morning with a family friend. Me and my mum and her popped to Nero's for a little brunch, had a catch up. Now I'm here and I have 3 million things to do, including packaging up all of my Vinted orders. I need to send all of those off today. I need to do a couple of other bits and bobs. I need to film a video. What I will say is making my life easier is I actually got a new Mac last week. Incredibly out of character for me to just buy something on a whim. I've had my other laptop about 3.5 years. I honestly use it for about 9 or 10 hours a day, and that is not really how MacBooks are designed to be used. Like obviously they're designed to be used a lot, but for video editing that really kills the battery life, the fans. It just like, it's a lot for the computer to be dealing with basically every single day. And I was like, you know what, it's my job, I want an upgrade. So I got the midnight blue, of course I did, MacBook Air. Guys, I have never ever had an Air. I am team MacBook Pro through and through, but Tom convinced me because the spec of this Air is actually better than my previous Pro. So if you don't know the difference, and to be honest, there isn't a huge difference in terms of how they look very similar. It's more the power behind the Mac, but the brand new Macs, yes, they are more powerful, but they're very similar to my old Mac, but for like £1,000 more, which to me was just crazy. So this is literally a better spec than the old Pro for cheaper, if that makes sense. I mean, there are definitely differences where the Pro would do things that the Air can't, but for what I need it for and for like the video editing, the power in this laptop is just so much better. The battery life, I've noticed already, is incredible. Like, my other Mac would last maybe 2 hours not plugged in. This lasts about 15, which is just crazy. Obviously that is because it's new, like that over time will change. This has been making my week quicker because it is easier to use. Nothing is running slow, Final Cut Pro is not lagging, Photoshop is not lagging, so it's definitely freeing up a little bit of time, and I just thought I would show you because I'm all new on my Apple right now. I've got the new iPhone, I've got the new Mac. I feel like I'm good for about 3 years. It was a hefty investment all at once, trust me, it really was, but they're both for work and I do kind of need them both. Yeah, I actually love this. It looks black though, that's the only thing I think is a bit of a con. On the website this is like blue, and I was like, oh amazing, and when the light reflects on it, you can see that it's not black. But otherwise, it looks black, and I'm like, you're catfishing me. You are lying, Apple, because it looks nothing like the photo. In the same way that they told me when I bought this iPhone that it was silver, and I'm not bothered because I have a phone case on all the time. But like, they passed me, they were like, do you mind it being silver? And I was like, babes, that's white. That's white, there's no two ways around that. And that's fine, I prefer it being white, but I just think the people that work at Apple are a bit colourblind, but all good. Oh, I've just missed a call from my mum. What does she want? Hello? Are you locked out? Oh, I didn't hear you knocking, did you not? Look, my mum being locked out the front door while I'm just up here being like, look at my Mac. I didn't hear. What have you got there? You got Elf on the shelf. You got Elf on the shelf's foot in your mouth. Lovely. Don't do that, Lottie. It's not actually for you. It's a bit early for Christmas toys. It's not a Christmas toy anyway. It's not for dogs. And she's claimed this as her own. Oh, you're having a nap with Elf on the shelf. So cute. Good morning. It is Friday. Thomas is here sorting out all of my tech.
Getting rid of the sticker that's been on there for
forever. Good couple of years on my Mac charger because I'm sending all of my stock back to Apple. Stock? Not my stock, I don't have stock. My old Mac back to Apple because I did it as like a trade-in. So Tom's sorting all of that out for me because I'm just not very tech savvy. So I didn't know how to like do it. Basically, I've just moved from my dad doing it all for me to Tom doing it all for me. So if I ever have to stand on my own 2 feet when it comes to like phones, laptops, contracts, I'm quite screwed really actually. I'm actually going to end the vlog because I am going away for the weekend and this is going to be the final clip of this vlog, so I hope you have enjoyed it. The main focus of my week really this week was the meeting with YouTube, so I hope that that was sort of interesting, and of course it was lovely to see Toby that day as well. So it's been a bit of an all over the place vlog. The next video that goes up on my channel will really explain why that is the case, and I think you guys are going to love it. I think some of you are going to be surprised, a lot of you probably won't be, but that video will be on my channel on Tuesday. Tom is like so thoroughly cleaning a charger behind me right now.
Was Toby in the vlog?
Toby was in the vlog. He was dressed as Paddington Bear.
Why?
He had a bucket hat on and a duffel coat. He looked really cute.
Looks cute. I don't think that was the vibe he was going.
No, well, he was laughing at himself. He was like, you've got to film this for the vlog. And I was like, I do have to film that for the vlog. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. If you've enjoyed it, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. When I tell you the most exciting announcement of my life is coming in the next video, I really do mean that. So subscribe so that you don't miss it, and I shall see you all on Tuesday. Bye guys.